grow in grace. How do we grow in grace? It says, and grow in grace, kaya, the knowledge of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So in other words, you grow in grace, in knowledge of Jesus. So the more you know, the more you grow. Don't forget where it says, grace and peace be multiplied unto you through the knowledge of God and of his son Jesus. What that conversation just means is simple. Multiplied grace comes by the knowledge of Jesus. Grace and peace. It says grace which is also peace, or grace which produces peace. Once you are growing in grace, you are becoming more peaceful. Once there is grace, there is peace. Once there is no peace, there is disgrace. Don't forget that. Now, but growing grace, which is the knowledge of God and our Lord Jesus Christ, this is to him be glory and honor forever. So it's trying to tell you by context that when we are growing in grace, we will not be a disgrace with our faith. When we are growing in grace, there will be no spot and blemish. That means we will be acting as light with reduced or no darkness at all, because that is him. And the darkness is what is the blemish or the spot. So as a Christian growing grace, the spots are reduced. And what is the spot? The spots are darkness inclusive in his life. 1 Corinthians 13. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and I have no charity, I am becoming a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. That means noise maker. So I can be manifesting the power of God and not be growing in grace. Manifested power is not growing in grace. It's an expression of the gift of God. So when you say he's a general, because he has many signs and wonders, shame unto you. True generals are those with reduced, limited, or no spots and blemish. Because that's the church that Jesus wants to come and rapture. Come to the next verse 3. And though I give my body to be burnt, and I have not love, it profited me what? Nothing. Look what 11 that says. When I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, I taught as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. So what is childish things? Things that are not in love. When a Christian manifests so much without an expression of love from the knowledge of Christ, he is a child. He has not grown in grace. So now he tells you a proof of growing and a proof of not growing. Watch this. Once Christ is not revealed in what you say, you are a child. When your understanding is not in the character of Christ or love, you are a child. When your thought is not in the knowledge of Christ, you are. That's why Philippians chapter number 4, verse number 8 tells you the things to think about. So watch 13. Now abide faith. He says faith is good. And what does faith do? The supernatural. So the abiding of faith will cause manifestation, which you saw in what? Verse 1, verse 2, verse 3. Next now says, now abides hope. What is hope? What will hope do? Hope will help us meet Jesus at that day at his appearing. So it's a little bit greater than faith. Then it says, and abide what? Love. Then watch what it says. These three. But the greatest of them is love. Why is love the greatest of them? That's how you receive a reward in eternity. That's how you prove you have grown. Our demonstration are perfect as we grow in grace. And we don't grow in grace until his knowledge is revealed towards us.